I had kinda okay words designated for this video, but now the original video will not make it to YouTube. Nope, it will be pulled out, edited, and re-uploaded. So this is a video update of Honeygain that I made a video back in, I think, September 4th. And I partially kinda let it mine or collect data or whatever you wanna call that. And today, well, I would say full time, I let it go for around 2 months and some change. So solid 2 months on at least 2 devices. Now the third device, as you will see right here, these Windows 10 computers were running full time. The phone here was running partially. So in these 2 months that I would say, they collected the first one in 232 hours and 17 minutes, 17.6 gigabytes that was given, 7.5 gigabytes on the second one, 4.9 gigabytes on the third one. Yes, I tried on this Motorola. And yeah, I didn't really let it go because it told me it's coming from the same network and it has to be a different network. Now, that is quite a problem here because if I'm willing to share my bandwidth with Honeygain or whatnot, why not allow all the devices that are connected on that network? They are residential IPs. Even if they're not residential IPs, it should not matter because otherwise this for 90% of the people would be impossible to make any sense. This is just my own opinion. So I would suggest if Honeygain is taking this serious and actually have a group of people that will kind of believe on this, on their idea of passive income, they should open it up that you could use multiple devices on the same network because otherwise this does not make sense. So $20 was reached today. It was reached only today. That's just over 2 months. So milk money in 2 months, it's just not viable. It was not almost worth it for me to even let it run, to use resources on those computers for $20. That seriously doesn't make sense. And if you're thinking that, well, that might be better for somebody that's in a country that's not US and they need $20 and $20 is a lot of money. Well, let me tell you something. That person on that country that does not have the economical means to make $20 in over 2 months, they're not going to have the means to pay a high-speed internet with high bandwidth with a good computer enough that can run it 24/7 like I did. Now just think of it logically. It's next to impossible. So Honeygain has to allow some sort of VPN and it has to allow multiple devices in that network because not everybody is kind of a nerd like me to actually have multiple networks in the house. Yes, I have 3 different networks. One is a main ISP and 2 are different router ISPs, but they're all different networks. That's how I even got to the $20. If I kept it with only one of the networks, which most people have one network or one ISP at home, this $20 would have been in 4 or 5 months. And that makes absolutely 0 sense. Plus, keep in mind one thing here, that a lot of people on these countries that you might be thinking again that is viable to them, they don't have, well, not only there actually, let me come back here to US too. They don't have unlimited bandwidth like we have here. Most of the ISPs we have here, we don't have limits. A lot of people are going to try it on their phones, and as you see right here, for example, 17 gigs plus 7 gigs, that's around 34 gigabytes, plus this, in total, let's say 40 gigabytes. Most of the phones that we have today are limited to 35 gigabytes up to 45 gigabytes. So you are going to be next to impossible to do anything with it with that limitation. Now let me show you the part how it looks on my phone that I tried for these 2 months. And no, this is not my primary phone. I would not do that to my primary phone. Not that I have anything against Honeygain, but just it's a privacy issue that I have a tendency not to trust anything online. And as you see, just to prove to you, there are 6 more devices that I tried in this household, right? With this ISP, or different ISPs actually, then it would tell me the network is crowded, and when I searched what that meant, it meant that, well, you're connecting 2 or more devices in one network. That's a big no-no and a big weak point, and I'm only saying these things because I actually want to see Honeygain do better. They have the potential to do better. Well, let me show you my phone side of it really quick, and then we'll get back here. And as you see, this is my phone screen, and Honeygain is collecting here. It's the same account, exact account. Jump task now, yeah, there's a different version, or convert to cryptocurrency and all that stuff, but no, I'm not gonna do it. I tried it and I'm not going to do it. Not that I don't like cryptocurrency, because I hold cryptocurrency, but I want to see direct form of payment as advertised. Now that is what I'm trying to do here. And as you see, yes, I collected a few of these achievements, and I had gatherings, referrals, winnings, jump task bonus, and all that good stuff going on for me. And as you see, these are earnings from referrals, average sum per referral. I did everything the right way according to Honeygain's own rules. So this is an update within the video that you're watching right now. I will be doing this edit and re-upload the video. There's a big update and you are probably not gonna like it, but I'm gonna make it because I just want to be completely honest with all of you on Honeygain. I received the email for the payout. I was under the false impression that when you enter your PayPal at Honeygain, that yes, they have a field where you enter your PayPal. I was under the impression that the money just is transferred to me and that's all. It ends there. No, it doesn't happen that way. Very interesting. It says, congratulations, yada yada. You have to register to Tipalti Inc. first. Register there first. Fill personal information for a pesky less than $20 payment after. Give your desired PayPal account address. But why did I put the PayPal address on Honeygain then? What's the purpose of that? Then wait for a payment confirmation. Wow, seriously, Honeygain. Seriously, you pulled your weight here, huh? Did you pull something, a muscle or something doing this one? And then in here you would register email and password. And after that, no, you're not done with the email and password. You have to enter more personal information. You thought you were done? No, you're not. That less than $20 or $15 is gonna come out of your nose here. Contact email. Are you an individual or a company? Phone number, first name, middle name, last name, street address. Address number 2, which would be your apartment if you live in an apartment. City, state, country, zip code. Then you hit and let me just fill these with something that's not my personal information and show you really quick how it looks on the next page. Really quick. And this is the next page. I put some information. I am not going to show my real stuff for less than $20. There's absolutely zero chance, and I hope somebody from Honeygain is watching this video. This is not the way to do it. I just do not care how many excuses you can give for this one. This is unexcusable. First of all, whoever is doing Honeygain is somebody that needs it, and it's being paid out next to zero, okay? And third, there's 15-cent transaction fee taken by Honeygain. Then there's a 2% fee plus $2 on top of the 2% fee. Then there's another fee that will be taken from PayPal. And seriously, you want to tell me that you tried your best here to help people? Absolutely not. So this video will not be the original that I intended to post before I knew all this information. Now with the updated information, I will leave no link of mine on the bottom because I will no longer and never use Honeygain ever for anything. And now I'm developing a distrust with Honeygain with all the posts that I noticed here and that I learned here. And personally, I suggest stay away from it. I'm just gonna cut it short. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it whatsoever. I don't care if people tell you on YouTube that you can make billions with it. Bring them on, let's see where their billions are. No, in this here, I will show you. It will go to this account, probably pinned on the comments below. In the future, whenever that money hits the account, if ever, and show you the reality of how much did I actually even get paid if they ever pay me. And this is shameful. This is absolutely shameful and ridiculous, and the claims are bogus. No, this should not work. Honeygain, you outdid yourself here. I had kinda okay words designated for this video, but now the original video will not make it to YouTube. Nope, it will be pulled out, edited, and re-uploaded. So yeah, that's why you're watching this video with two different colors. So yeah, in the last video that I did months ago when I first initiated this and I thought it was good because of their claims, yeah, 90% of those claims, actually it's not true. So you, do your research, and don't fall for any of these leg pulling schemes that I'm seeing here. It's not a scam. You might get some money, but if you get half of that money after you give them your soul to Tipalti and to the other and the other and the other, yeah, maybe they'll throw you some crumbs. That's all. I'm very dissatisfied and I feel very intellectually violated here. Very intellectually violated, Honeygain. You outdid yourself. Good job here. Okay, we'll see you next time. I hope you like this video. And no, I'm not pissed. I'm just more pissed that I misled people to tell them to install it. But now that the payment comes around, I realized the truth behind Honeygain and how it works, and I'm gonna tell you right now, don't even try. There's way better ways to make money. Even on the sidewalk, you'll kick around more coins than you will ever make on Honeygain. Well, that said, this time for real. Hit like and subscribe, and share it with somebody that might need to know it. We'll see you next time. Bye!